The media is a means by which people today rely on understanding the social, economic, and the political aspects of their country and the rest of the world. Therefore, any form of media must be as accurate and enlightening as possible in order for the people of a country to make informed choice using the information provided. The media is a fundamental tenet of our democracy because it delivers accurate political, social, and economic information to the mass. This is much interaction between media and politics. With the technological convergence and the rapid development of social media, the traditional notion of national governments and their agents as significant players in public policy has been challenged. Governance is a new mode of governing. Governance research seeks to explore the various actors that influence social order and their interrelationships, as well as new structure in which they operate in formulating and implementing public policy. Governance has become a pervasive concept in communicating and media literacy. Media governance is defined as a holistic regulating structure, the totality of rule from designs to organize the media system. In this video, I'm going to talking about my critical on the Personal Data Protection Act in Singapore to better understand media governance and other concepts. Here is the background. Singapore's digital environment has evolved. Technology has changed how data is collected, and the growth of AI has improved the ability to organize and analyze large volumes of data. Technological development also poses significant challenge to concept-based approach to data protection. This is increasingly unfeasible for organizations to predict the purpose for which personal data is collected, used, or disclosed from the outset. As a result, rebalancing the balance between individual consent and the organization responsibility to use data for appropriate and lawfully purpose has become increasingly important. The PDPA issued in 2012 governs the collection and use of personal data by organizations in a way that recognizes the protection of personal data. So what is PDPA? The PDPA provides a baseline standard of protection for personal data in Singapore. It complements specific legislative and regulatory framework such as the Banking Act and Insurance Act. It comprises various requirements governing the collection, use, disclosure, and the care of personal data in Singapore. It also provides for the establishment of a national do not call registry. Individually may register their Singapore telephone number with the DNC registry to operate out of receiving unwanted telemarket message from organizations. The objectives of PDPA are first, the PDPA recognizes both the need to protect individual personal data and the need of organizations to collect, use, or disclose personal data for legitimate and reasonable purpose. Second, a data protection regime is necessary to safeguard personal data from misuse and to maintain individuals' trust in organizations that manage their data. Third, by regulating the flow of personal data among organizations, the PDPA also aims to strengthen Singapore's position as a trust hub for business. Here are two key concepts related to PDPA: public speech and media literacy. The public speech means a realm of our society life in which something operating public operation can be formed. Access is granted to all citizens. Civic engagement is a critical cornerstone of good governance. Civic engagement can be direct or through digital intermediacy or with representative. Great citizens' participation in the decision-making process increase transparency and help ensure that political decisions are tailored to the needs of the people. In addition, great participation is essential for democracy. On 14 May 2020, the Personal Data Protection Committee invited the public to provide feedback on the draft PDPA, which was received during a 40-day public consultation. Media literacy is essentially critical thinking, assess the influence of message on thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Media literacy would educate people on how to better protect themselves without the need for government intervention. The PDPC is a regulatory body responsible for the administering and enforce the PDPA. The primary responsibility of the PDPC are to raise awareness of data protection among Singaporeans, provide other professional services such as data protection-related consultants, and enforce the PDPA. In conclusion, as a case study of media governance, analyzed PDPC can help understand the characteristics and importance of media governance. The world of communication and media is more complicated, diverse, and dynamic than in the past. The media can deliver accurate political, social, and economic information to the mass. The freedom of the media is what drives democracy. Good governance can also promote democratic and pluralist communication system. Media governance alone to criticize the shortcoming of existing rules and grant idea for improvement. Therefore, it's essential to understand the characteristics and importance of media governance. Here is a reference. Thank you.